I was very struck by the square, or at least it wasn't a square in that place, but the interaction of the four major players in the business. So the government, you called it industry, but if you're going to do that, you want to put /commerce, or call it management. And then labor, I think possibly might be better to describe it as our employees, at least this is what I would put in my square. And communities at the bottom, I think it's probably citizens, because the difficulty with communities is what is a community? One of the great problems that has been created by mobility, the fact that people can move about so much, is that possibly in a traditional community back in the days when you couldn't move about, was that all the people in that block and all the people living in a geographical community did the same things together. Their games, their sport was together, their church was together, their culture was together, their education was together. What mobility has done is allowed geographical communities to split up for all these different purposes. They may go to a different community for their sport, and they may go to another one for their culture, and so on. So the idea of a geographical community is no longer, I don't think, applies anymore. So the result is that you've got to rethink the business of what is a community. And there are a great many special interest groups, for instance, which would describe themselves, conservationists, for instance, would describe themselves as a community. But that's not a geographical community, that's a community of ideas, and that's quite difficult to integrate into the box.